Hello and welcome to the 33rd video in the Project Sovereign series. In this video, I'll complete the detailing on Shuttle Bay 2. I've been looking forward to this, so let's get started. Okay, so since the last video, I've created this piece right here, which I believe to be the tractor beam, just like where it would be on the Galaxy-class starship. In my mind, that's what this thing is. I also created the rest of the paneling on the underside, and I used the conform tool basically the same way I made these. And I kind of found something out. It makes life easier if you cut edges into the base shape before you conform it. If you cut edges into the base shape that basically conform with the rest of the base mesh. So you see how these lines kind of continue through here. These lines continue through here. Makes it fit a lot easier and a lot smoother. So I thought this came out pretty well. And then I just did a Pro Boolean cut and imprint and extrude to create these indentations here. So with that done, now I'm ready to create the Shuttle Bay 2. So when you look at the plan, it kind of looks like it's grooved, just like the traditional going, all the way back to the TOS Enterprise. Looks like these are grooves, but in reality, these are actually raised up like spines, so we're going to be creating that today. This is all pretty basic stuff, but I figured you'd want to see it, so I'm going to film it. So the first thing I want to do is just create a box. Let's see. So width, yeah, I guess 0.3. We'll be exact for no apparent reason. 0.3 meters is probably pretty good. And I can make these as long as I want. And I can fill it with a pivot point. And this is probably going to be plenty high. Again, the height is completely arbitrary. So I can move the pivot point. Here. And then simply rotate it out and copy. Just like that. That's not going to work. I thought they'd be all on the same axis, but I guess they're not, but that's all right. Okay, so that should pretty much do it. Unhide all. And sink these down. Just like that. Okay, so now all I need to do is just convert this to an editable poly and do what you see me do a million times before, Pro Boolean imprint. So I'm going to do that, and by the time I get back, these will all be cut into the Shuttle Bay sphere. Everything's been cut in and everything has been selected. Now you'll see closely, if you look closely down here, you'll notice that this row is completely unselected. And that's because I'm going to do a undercut underneath the entire Shuttle Bay door area. Just make it look like it's actually jointed. It's not just blending right in with the hull. But now it's time for the moment of the truth. Did I do my cleanup properly? Let's find out. So extrude. And I want to be in local normal for this. All right. And what kind of height do we have here? 0.25 meters. Let me look at my reference again to see if I can glean it. Maybe a little bit higher. I don't know. Don't want to get too nuts with this. Maybe 0.3. That'll work just fine. All right, so there's that. So the only thing left to do here, select all of these and simply extrude. I would give it a -3. Just to be consistent. See how that looks in the... Oh, got to raise my exposure level. Just bear with me. Much better. All right, so that looks like that will do it for Shuttle Bay 2. And with that, it will also be the completion of the secondary hull. So in the next video, I'll be working on the nacelle pylons, cutting in these vents on the top and on the bottom. And then finally, we'll have done the nacelles, creeping ever closer towards our goal of having the model complete. And then we're going to dive right in, of course, with the texturing of the model. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you soon.